Would you call the roll? I already stressed there.
Look at all these patriots.
Call the roll, please.
West,
Here.
Bruckner,
Here.
Tickler,
Here.
Cruz,
Here.
Mahaffey,
Here.
Schlegel,
Here.
Zeidema,
Here.
Travelt.
All right, please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Is there anyone here who intends to record this meeting? We have one person signed up for public comment, Mr. Sidley.
Yes, Harley Howard Sibley. I live in Linden, Illinois,
Stand up, please.
and January 8th or 9th, we had a snowstorm. And you're not permitted to park on Main Street because of the 2-inch snow we had. So I moved my car to what I call Back Street, but you call it Market, I think is what it is. And I got a parking violation for parking where I parked on Market. There was no signage that I could not park there because of the snow, so I went ahead and parked there. I got citation after I cleaned, before I cleaned off my windshield. So I pulled around and I came up Market Street and I see it on signage on West Market, but nothing on East Market. You follow what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So I went ahead and I pulled into the parking lot and I parked there. So that's the reason, one of the reasons why I'm here tonight, because I don't think it's correct, but I was ticketed. Because I parked there because there's no signage saying that I couldn't. And the other issue I have at the municipal parking lot, there's a handicap zone where the sign is on the asphalt, but there is no sign. So if it snows, it'll cover up what's on the asphalt. But it didn't say anything about handicap parking there. That's the way I got it. Now you heard. And
Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
So, is all of Market, and can I ask now, Mayor, or what do you think? We just.
We
I
should
can't
look
I
into
can't
that.
remember, okay,
We should verify it.
okay.
We'll do that independently. Cause yeah, the public comment is just for the commenter, so. but it's noted and will be verified. And we have your contact information.
Okay, very good.
Thanks a
Thank you,
lot.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
City officers, department heads, reports. Chief,
I have nothing, sir.
all right, Nathan,
Yeah, I had some stuff, youth wrestling ended yesterday, had a youth, wrestling tournament. I have a few pics on, Facebook page, you didn't see them.
great.
Youth basketball ends February 24th. And then we're starting our new youth volleyball, that'll start on February 27th. And, as of right now, we have 46 signed up. And then last Thursday, we had a bingo night in here. I'm sure you probably might have seen the pictures from Facebook. We had 21 people that attended. And we're doing the next one on March 14th at 6:30, same time. So we'll probably get, I'm guessing, at least 30 or more, I think, this time. And then the disc golf signs came in. This one is our small one. This is Bruckner's, right here. One. And then this is the big sign. That's
Nice.
you put out in front of the park in Kelly Park. And the QR code is actually, the top one will actually give you a picture of the map. And then the bottom one is our city website. So when you put your phone up to it, it'll bring that up. Had a little complication that we fixed it, so. Yeah, so that's the signs. We'll have a ribbon cutting ceremony sometime this spring. And then, we also are live for the youth trip, single day tournament. June 15th will be 12U boys. And then June 16th, Sunday will be 10U and 12U girls softball. So I'm working on, getting youth trip, certified umpires, which is pretty cool. So I got a company that might do it, but they're a little pricey, but I might have to go with that because I can get I can them all. And I don't have to worry about scrambling around with it. So that's it.
All right, thank you. Any questions for Nathan? Treasurer?
Mayor, I just have a suggestion. I had the opportunity to go to the chamber dinner last Thursday, which was very nice. And as I was sitting there, there were two council members. And I was thinking to myself, it wouldn't be a bad idea for maybe the city to purchase a table for that event. And all the aldermen show up. There was a wonderful speaker by Trent Bush. He did an amazing job. Dr. Yaklich got Citizen of the Year. And I just think it was really nice. That the aldermen all came, city maybe purchase the table. Something to think about.
Appreciate that. Yeah, unfortunately, it was on Thursday, the bingo night too, so I'm sure that cut in, but there was a good crowd. I was there. It was worth attending, just my opinion. Anything else? Okay. We have two items on the consent agenda, minutes on your pages 1 and 2, and bills payable on the following pages 3 to 15. Does anyone want to remove either of those from consent? If not, would somebody make a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Second.
Okay, it's on the table for further discussion. Is there any discussion around the consent agenda? This does have money, so we need a roll call vote. Clerk, would you call the roll?
West.
Yes.
Bruckner,
Yes.
Tickler.
Yes.
Cruz.
Yes.
Mahaffey,
Yes.
Schlegel,
Yes.
Zeidema,
Yes.
Travelt,
Yes.
motion carries.
Okay. For action, possible action items, the code red renewal. I think the city administrator wrote a paragraph about it in his cover letter, but there it is on 16, 17, 18, and 19. The choice is the 1 year, or 3 year at a slight discount. Would you like to speak to that? I think you had a recommendation in your write-up.
Yes, just to clarify, yeah, you have 3 choices, I guess, a 1 year renewal, a 3 year renewal, or no renewal. As I stated, haven't had an opportunity, which I guess is good news, to use this a lot. But we still have a lot of contacts in the system. And I would feel more comfortable if the council considered a 1 year rather than a 3 year, and to look at this every year on a case by case or year by year basis. And not commit to a 3 year term, though there's a little price difference, save a couple $100 a year if you went with 3 year, but, I don't know, I'd like to try another year and then review it at that time and see if it's still something worth doing.
Who of the, you had 82 residents, who's the other? You said 3,500 contacts. Is it like
Yeah.
media?
They're like, public number. The numbers we can, you can get publicly, like, cause now like cell phones are public, they call them the white pages. I can't say that everybody like your cell phone would be, there's just,
Hotmail.
there's some in there that, we were able to carry over from our old system. So, and the 82 were just people that have self-registered themselves. So.
Okay, all right.
I will make the motion to, re-up for 1 year.
Second.
All right, that's on the floor. The 1 year renewal is on the floor for discussion. Are there any other questions? Chief, do you have an opinion?
It is, I think it is a useful tool that we can use for different projects. I think I do agree with the 1 year, kind of gauge at the end of the year.
Thank you. Any further discussion? All right, this is a financial commitment. We need a roll call vote, clerk.
West.
Yep.
Ruffner. Tickler,
Yes.
Cruz. Yeah. Mahaffey,
Yes.
Schlegel,
Yes.
Zeidema,
Good.
Travelt.
Yes.
Motion carries.
The next item is the dump truck. It is being built. There have been price increases since you actually approved this. There is on several pages, starting at page 20, description of what it's going to actually contain, the equipment, and what the new pricing is. The increase is the 8,900. That's within the purchasing guidelines, but city administrator and I agree, thought it was prudent to bring it to your attention that this is what happened. So is there a motion to approve the additional $8,900 for the truck we already have on order? All right, it's on the floor. Do you want to give any additional background, Brian?
I apologize for the wordy memo, but I just kind of wanted to explain to everybody what had happened and the fact that we ordered this back in August of 22. And we knew it was going to be a model year 25. 4.4% increase on top of the options. Hopefully it was pretty self-explanatory, and if anybody has any questions or
Do
anything.
you know if are they gonna come back at all with another one? Or is this it?
This better be it, because it's supposed to be a 25. They're putting the build to order in now. So there was a slight price adjustment from international.
So I remember approving this, and I remember asking specifically. So they're gonna honor this price. This is a price quote, and then I was told, yeah, because we're approving it and ordering it now. So why aren't they honoring it? Because we were supposed to, we approved it a year and a half ago.
Well, they can, because that's the way it goes with ordering vehicles like that. It's a quote. That we could argue that price, and they would just drop our order, and then and they'd say, well, if you don't want to pay our price, rebid it back out. And then we would have to do that. It's kind of like we really don't have a choice. If we want that, that truck.
I thought we were ordering it a year and a half ago.
Well,
That's
we
when
did,
approved it,
yeah, we did.
Right?
Yeah, we reserved it. We got put on the list, as I was explained, and when they confirmed the order a year and 5 months later, they said, well, there's a price adjustment if you still want this chassis.
And this is normal from what I've heard too, through the garbage world, through other large trucks. You put it on order, you're 3 years out, and they're gonna come back to you with a price increase. That's just the way it is, and if you don't want it, they'll just move you move along.
You're off the list, yeah.
We bid it out. That's just the way of the world right now, until manufacturing gets back to normal, which that probably never.
And I or we did anticipate an increase, because we had budgeted 220 for it and we're right now at 209 and some change. So we needed it last year.
Any further questions, comments, discussion? Again, there's money involved, so we need a roll call vote, please.
West,
Yes.
Bruckner,
Yes.
Tickler,
Yes.
Cruz. Yes. Mahaffey,
Yes.
Schlegel,
Yes.
Zeidema,
Yeah.
Travell.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. And then finally, the audit. Same firm submitted the engagement letter. There is no increase in their fees. We've been happy with their services. Is there a motion to re-engage them for the fiscal 24 audit at the fee stated?
So.
Okay. Any questions, discussion regarding that? Hearing none, clerk, would you please call the roll?
West,
Yes.
Bruckner,
Yes.
Tickler,
Yes.
Cruz.
Yes.
Mahaffey,
Yes.
Schlegel,
Yes.
Zeidema,
Yeah.
Travell.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right, thank you. Next on the agenda is discussion and information. One thing we promised to take away on the Market Street stuff, and we will do that from City Hall. Save his contact information, please. I don't have anything else. We have 2 items we'd like to discuss in executive session. Would someone move to take us out of regular session and into executive session?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, I declare we're in executive session.
You can stay. No, you can stay. I thought that was- Have a good night.
Yeah. That's pretty impressive. Looking forward to that.
See you on the court.
Yeah, that's great.
Council takes the first course, right? Council takes the first run on the course, right?
I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
embarrassing myself.
I'll do it.
They set the standard.
Love frisbee golf.
I would be setting the bar pretty low.
Yeah. You're gonna want to set the records.
Bruckner's gonna have quail,
Uh-oh.
I listen to you, I know.
All right, at 6:46, I declare we're in executive session. It's being recorded and it is our custom to announce who you are in your position. This is Scott Vandermeide, Mayor.
Mike Hemmer, City Clerk.
Sedana Mahaffey, Alderman.
Greg Cruz, Alderman.
Harvey Zeideman, Alderman.
Todd Schlegel, Alderman.
Kevin Rucker, Alderman. Matt Tickler, Alderman. Vern Terrell, Alderman.
Joshua Feldman.
Peter Valdez, Police Chief.
Brian Melton, City Administrator.
Thank you. All right. There were-
Before we start, is video muted?
Yes, everything is muted.
Making sure.
The video is stopped. So.
So you can read it.
Assuming there's no way out.
Yes. Did anybody wait? I don't know. I'll go take a quick peek.
Nobody's out there.
We're back in,
Nobody's out
we're back in the public. view.
We should, table the city administrator's employment agreement revisions due to clerical error. We might enter, let's have a motion. I think Vernon made the motion while we were talking, so can I let you?
Second.
Thank you. All right, it's been moved and seconded to table, the, city administrator employee agreement revisions. All in favor? Any opposed? All right. The personnel manual was information only. Does. Right.
If somebody wants to. make the
Right.
motion.
Okay. Does anyone wish to make a motion on the memorandum of understanding and the retirement insurance? Not that one, just the memorandum of understanding.
So moved. Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded to discuss action on the memorandum of understanding. Is there any further discussion?
I would just ask that if the council does decide to make this change, that we make it clear to the union. Reiterate that this is a one-time thing and that we plan, right, and that this doesn't undermine the overall substance of the contract.
That's reasonable. One other thing I was thinking as we discussed this, I'll just throw this out, as far as cost, it's, if you really think about it, it's cost free, it just moves when you're paying. It's just moving money.
It's how they're recognizing their benefits.
Yeah, it's timing, it's not dollars. That's my opinion. Is there any further discussion on the memorandum of understanding?
Anything that concerns me is the police department to the city employees. They're in the same position as the police department. I mean, they can tell you they're overworked and they're short of pay and they don't get their vacation.
That's a little different.
They have to-
Oh.
and,
It's totally different.
It's probably prudent to expect,
$100 sitting here. Right, city.
Oh, no, are they short-handed?
No. Okay.
let's agree that it's, wouldn't
Yeah, I
be
live long enough.
surprising should their union approach us, but,
No, right, right.
we're not going to initiate that for sure.
No.
I think
Yeah.
council understands and supports city on that. But yeah, no, I appreciate bringing that up. People talk, there's no doubt about it. Any further discussion? Let's have a roll call vote, even though it isn't specific money. I think it'd be prudent to have a roll call vote.
West,
Yes.
Bruckner,
Yes.
Tickler,
Yes.
Cruz. Yeah. Mahaffey,
Yes,
Schlegel,
Yes.
Zeidema,
No. Somebody's got to vote no on it.
Oh, yeah.
Travell,
No.
6-2,
motion carries.
thank you. The motion to adjourn is always in order. Okay, moving a second. Is anybody opposed to adjourning? I declare 7:42. We are adjourned. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Brian, I think there's been good conversations.